Finally, Link has come back to his channel.
Hello guys, so this is a little bit of a weird video. I left my job today. I've just got home from my last ever shift working as a face-to-face charity fundraiser, which is something that I did for a month of 3 years, is it? Yeah, 1 month short of 3 years. It's really weird to leave a job after basically 3 years in it. Especially a job I loved as well. Like, what my job was is, like the people that stop you in like the street or in shopping centres, try and get you to sign up and donate to charity. My job was doing that. For a little bit of that, I did do door to door as well. It was an amazing job. It was honestly an amazing job. First, I'm going to tell you why I moved on from the job. Then I'm going to tell you what the job was like for anyone interested in maybe doing that job, that sort of thing. Reason I have left the job is because I'm going into my final year of university. Because I'm going into my final year of university, I really, really, really want to focus on my studies. I really want to put university before basically everything. I've just realised I didn't turn my light on. Does that look better, guys? I'm leaving that in. Yeah, so I'm now going into my 3rd year of university. That's my priority right now over everything that's going on. So that's one of the reasons I've left the job. Another reason is quite exciting for maybe you guys, is someone who works in the social media marketing team at my university basically found my YouTube videos, really liked them, decided to offer me a job making some promotional content for the university. Don't know when the first videos will start getting made. I'm still ironing some stuff out with them. But that's quite exciting for me. When I started this out, it was a bit of messing about. So the fact that I'm now going to be getting paid to make videos for my university is amazing for me. Absolutely love the fact that someone liked my videos enough to think I'm worth paying to make videos for them. So that's really, really cool. It's an amazing opportunity. They've also told me that I can use the videos for this channel too. So the stuff that I'm making for them, if I want to post it here, if there's like a crossover and I think you guys will enjoy it, I'm allowed to post it here after they've obviously posted it, because they paid for it, they get it first. Makes sense. But yeah, so that's why I'm leaving. Amazing opportunity to go and make videos and get paid for it. And because 3rd year at university, my focus is got to be on my study, because I want to get a good grade. I want to, currently sat on a 2-1. I want to finish on a 2-1. So that's why I've left. So, in terms of charity fundraising, what happened was I started off working at Shelter, which is a homeless charity, which I absolutely love. There's not many things worse than, like, not having anywhere to live. Can you imagine what that's like? I've never been in that situation. I've never been near that situation, but you imagine what it's like to have nowhere to go, like nowhere to call home, nowhere to put your stuff. Like, yeah, it's rough. Like, it's someone I'm passionate about, and that job really, 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 really engaged me. I got to meet some people that have been homeless and turn things around. I got to meet some people that were currently homeless and have really long conversations with them about how they got in that situation, whether it was because they were ex-military, whether they had drug problems, alcohol problems. Even like one guy I met just split up with his wife, and he ended up living on the streets because all the money he had, he was still using to look after his kids and keep his wife in a home, rather than keep himself in a home. He put his kids, paid for his wife's bills. Amazing for me. People want to make that sacrifice. That was a charity I really enjoyed. Worked there for nearly a year, did team leading and stuff, used to lead a team. Travelled all around the North East with them, Carlisle, Berwick, Newcastle, Sunderland, South Shields, North Shields, Durham, Stockton, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool, everywhere, you know, and got to travel all around the country in the effort to try and get people to donate to the charity. I got paid to raise money that changed people's lives for the better, and I got to travel, which is something I love. I love going to new places. I got paid for that, and I know people go, "Oh, you work for a charity, you got paid." The target was always to quadruple the money they spent on me. That was the same in both charities I worked for. Every pound they spent on me, I had to turn that £1 into £4, otherwise it wasn't sustainable. That was how strict the targets were, so that really shows how much money those guys do make for the charity. You know, like every pound I got paid, I turned it into £4. That was the numbers that you had to do for it to be sustainable. But yeah, so at Shelter, you know, homeless charity all over the country, got to meet some fantastic people. Loved it. You know, I was there for nearly a year. I left because I moved house and I was going to university, and I didn't want to basically work still. You know, I didn't plan to work while I studied, so I left Shelter. That was me done. Nearly a year. Loved the job. Loved the people I work with. Loved the fact that I raised quite a lot of money for charity, and got to move on. Then when I was leaving, I got a phone call from like the agency that helps deal with your wages, and they said to me, "We'd like you to go for an interview for Marie Curie." And I was like, "Why? You know, like, we think it'd be good. You know, jobs in Sunderland, which is where you moved to. We want you to go for an interview with Marie Curie. We think you could be good there." And in my personal life, Marie Curie has helped a lot of people I know. I know a lot of people that have, you know, died of cancer and other terminal conditions, and Marie Curie's helped with some of them. It's something that's obviously close to my heart, and I felt like a duty to go to the interview at least. At least go to the interview, see what they think of me, see what I think of them, and decide if I wanted to do it, maybe just for a little bit. Went to the interview, had a chat with them. I said, "Look, I start university in 2 months. I don't plan to hang around, really. I don't, you know, I'm starting uni in 2 months. I don't really plan to hang around for ages. But it would be an honour for me to represent a charity that had helped so many people I know." So I started working for them, and absolutely loved it. Like, for me, I started working door to door because I don't drive, so it's easier than moving around on my own, going all over the country. To be in a team of people working doors where someone's normally a driver. And I started this job with Marie Curie, and for me, it was an honour. Like, every time I put that shirt with a daffodil on, it meant a lot to me. Like, from start to finish. Like, even today, it still meant a lot. Like, it's a charity that I passionately care about. Marie Curie, if you don't know, provide end-of-life care for people with any terminal condition. The goal of Marie Curie is for these people to be able to enjoy their last days, weeks and months as good as possible. That's what it's about. It's about making them comfortable. It's about care and support for not just them, but their family as well. It was amazing. And the fact they look after people, not just in their hospices, they also have nurses that look after people at home. Like, it's a charity that gives people the opportunity to die at home instead of a hospital. That's powerful. Like, to be able to affect someone's last moments on this world for the better. Like, you can't explain that. Like, you can't explain how good that is, to be able to change someone's last ever day on this earth. Their last day on this earth might be spent literally at home, not in a hospital, because of Marie Curie and because of the people that donate their money to them. And, like, because of me, at the time, raising money for them. So it's powerful. Like, it meant a lot to me that we could provide that service because of what I was doing. It meant so much to me personally. It really did. It was something that I loved doing. I really, really, really loved it. The whole time I was there, even like my last day today was, I felt a bit emotional leaving because it was so close to my heart. But I loved what we did for people doing those shifts, and everyone I ever worked with, whether it was Marie Curie shelter, the money you raised gave people a chance at a better life. Even if it was the last days of their life at Marie Curie, if it was shelter, getting them out of homelessness, you gave people a better life by doing that job. And to anyone thinking of doing sort of charity fundraising, yeah, there's some bad points. People say no. People ignore you. People put their hand in your face. People don't want to talk to you. People don't stop. People swear at you. Someone spat at me once. I got spat at because I asked someone, do you want to stop and talk to me about a charity and maybe help some people that got nowhere to live? I got spat on for doing that. But I'd take all that shit I got every time, every day. You get some of those problems every day, but I'd take that for the people that helped every time. And that's what I want to say to people that are considering the job. There's all those negatives, right? But the positive is you get to meet awesome people. The people that stop, and you know, if you're watching this and you're someone that doesn't stop and talk to these charity guys, like the people that stop and just have a little chat, the people that just stop and politely say, look, I don't have time to talk to you, I'm really sorry, I hope you have a good day. It's so nice when someone takes the time to be polite, you know, basic decency, like. And when people take the time to stop and listen to everything you have to say because they've got the time, that's amazing. It's so nice that people are willing to stop and listen to me talk. Similar to you guys watching this video, the fact that you're listening to me talk about this, I appreciate it. But yeah, for people to stop, and when someone stops, and especially people that haven't heard of the charity before, like that's one of the first things you ask someone. If someone's never heard of Marie Curie, and they stop and they talk to me, and they learn about what Marie Curie does from me, if that inspires them enough to donate money every month to Marie Curie, that is powerful. That I had the power to give that to people. You know, the power to make someone care about something enough to actually give money toward it is amazing. The fact that you can do that in that job is powerful. Like, you feel so good. You help so many people. And if you're considering applying for a charity face-to-face fundraiser job, door-to-door fundraiser, private sites fundraiser, I've worked street, I've worked doors, and I've worked private site. I've done it all. If you're thinking about one of those jobs, just go and give it a go. Don't think about it too much. Just, if you see one of those jobs advertised and you think you might love it, go and do it, because it's powerful. Like, you get to help people. And you know, like, it's weird because when I started at Marie Curie, I planned to do 2 months, like I just said. It's been 2 years. More than 2 years. I think it's 2 years, 3 months, I think. Yeah, 2 years, 3 months, and a couple of days. And I'm only leaving now. I stayed for 12 times, the maths is easy when it's months, 12 times longer than what I planned to, because of how much I loved helping people. And how much I loved the people I worked with, because in that job, you know, you meet all sorts of people from all sorts of backgrounds. You meet a lot of people from sales backgrounds who have been selling things like Sky, maybe Virgin, Gas Electric, people that have sold stuff and they think, I'm good at selling, I can sell a charity. I can stop people, I've got that experience, and that is true, those people are good at the job. But the people that I love meeting is the people that get that job because they want to help people. You meet people who want to go to work every day and try and make other people's lives better. And you meet these people and you get to spend time with them and you get to work with them and you often get to travel with them and learn about their lives, and they often do other stuff outside of work which is about other people, and that's powerful. Like, the ability to change people's lives is powerful, and to meet people that want to do that and spend time with people that want to do that is an honour, and it's great. Like, honestly, if you were considering a face-to-face fundraising job, I'm going to be honest. There's two different ways as well. So you can work for an agency. Often you get paid commission at an agency, or you can work for the charity direct, which is what I did. Worked for Shelter Direct, Marie Curie Direct. I didn't want commission. I don't want that to be what I'm about. I wanted to be at work, and I wanted to be signing people up to help the charity. I didn't want to be signing someone up to give me an extra £50 or £20 or £100, whatever it is for the sign up. It varies from charity to charity. I wanted to work for an in-house team and sign people up to do good, and did it for 3 years. For 3 years, I spent day after day after day trying to raise money for great causes that I really care about. And it was a privilege. It honestly was such a privilege to do that for as long as I did. Like I say, if you're someone and you sat there and you've thought about maybe a change of career, maybe you've done sales and you think, oh, maybe I want to try fundraising. Maybe you're unemployed and you've seen a fundraising advert, and you think, oh, I don't want to be that person that bothers people in the street. Oh, I don't want to be trying to get people to talk to me. Just go give it a go. You've got nothing to lose. Especially if you're unemployed, go give it a go. It's amazing. And some people go and they fall in love with it. I could sit and name after name of people that I met that changed my life. Like genuinely, there's people that have changed the way I look at things. Like, I'm not vegetarian or vegan, but I've worked with a lot of people that are, and have changed the way I look at my consumption of animal products. And yeah, I haven't stopped eating meat. Yeah, I haven't stopped using animal products. But if I know there's an animal-free alternative, I will choose that now because of these people I've met and the stuff I've learned. And, you know, if I see a homeless person now, I don't just think, he's a drug addict, he's an alcoholic. I don't think, oh no, I can't give him money. Like, I give him money, I get him something to eat. Like, it's changed how I see it. You know, I see them as people. I think a lot of the time we look at homeless people and we think, he's just a homeless guy. When really, we should be looking at it as a person. That could be any one of us. Like, any one of us could fall into the stuff that makes you in that situation and makes you homeless. It could happen to anyone. You know, like there's people who are literally millionaires that end up homeless because of how much their life turns. It could be anyone. And with Marie Curie, like, terminal illness is the worst thing. Cancer, dementia, Alzheimer's, heart disease. Hundreds of different conditions Marie Curie deals with, and I've had the pleasure of meeting people that have these illnesses, and I've also had the pleasure of meeting people who got to spend their last days at home with their family because of Marie Curie and because of the work I was doing, and I will always be humbled. And the people that see you in the street and you're wearing that Marie Curie t-shirt and they come up to you and they just say, look, hey, you know, my mum or my dad or whoever died because of cancer or Alzheimer's, dementia, any of these terminal illnesses. They come up and they say, Marie Curie really looked after them. I just want to come and say thank you for working for them and thank you for what you do. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss that more than any part of the job, more than the amazing people I work with. The people that come and said thank you, I can't explain what it was, how much it meant. I remember there was a guy in Newcastle who, when I started at Shelter, he was homeless, and I told him, you know, how we could get help from him, and he went and got help, and not long before I left Shelter, he came and he'd got a job, and he turned everything around in less than a year. Less than a year of me meeting this guy to this point, and he turned his life round. He had a job, and he come up to me and he said, hey Reece, you know, we used to see him all the time, and he'd be like, oh, how you doing? We'd always have a chat and catch up. And he come up to me and he said, hey Reece, I've now got a job, which I was so happy for him. I wasn't thinking about this guy might want to donate to the charity, and he says to me, speaking to you that day when you sent me on to where the office is to get some help, you changed my life. I would like to donate so that other people can have that. I can't. I feel emotional like trying to explain it to people. One conversation I had with a guy that was telling my job to talk to him got him from living in the streets of Newcastle to living in his own flat with a job. And he appreciated what we did for him so much that he wanted to try and give that to other people. I can't explain that. I can't explain what that meant and what it does mean still now. It means a lot, and if, like I say, this video really goes out to like 4 categories of people. If you donate to those charities or any other charity, I want to say thank you. Whether it's a regular donation or whether it's just one-offs, or if you raise money for those charities, I want to say thank you because you were changing people's lives. Second category is people walking through the streets. If you see those guys and they're raising money for charity, don't be nasty. Just don't be nasty. Just be polite and say thank you or sorry I don't have time. Be nice to them. The third one is for people that are thinking about the job. If you're thinking about working as a face-to-face fundraiser, I implore you to do it. I've done it for 3 years and I loved every single second of it. And the good points, the positives massively outweigh the negatives. And the fourth one is for all the people that have thanked me for the help. You're so welcome. And I only did a small part of it. And I was getting paid to do it as well. Like, it wasn't like I was just doing it all off my own bat. I was getting, and maybe I cared more than some people that were getting paid to do it and stuff. But I was just doing my job. And the people that say thank you, you're so welcome. And there's so many people that, hundreds of people must have thanked me over the years. And I just want to say you're welcome. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching this. It's not. Probably didn't even make you laugh once, which is difficult, you know. Normally I make you laugh every 30 seconds, guys. Just, yeah, thank you all for watching this. It's a weird point in my life. There's obviously exciting stuff coming with the vlog opportunity for the university. I'm now going to my 3rd year of university and stuff. It's exciting things happening for me, and it's time to leave the charity fundraising behind. But I didn't just want to leave it and not mention it. I wanted to just make a little video where I explain why I left. Did I enjoy it? Do I recommend it? Just go through everything for people in case anyone has anything. If anyone has any questions about working as a charity fundraiser, like, feel free to hit me up. If anyone maybe does the job and wants advice or anything, hit me up. I'm going to, below this video, put links to both Marie Curie and Shelter charities that mean a lot to me. If anyone would like to, you will then be able to go to their websites for either advice. Maybe you know someone who's going through that stuff and they need help. Maybe you just want to read some information like Marie Curie has on her website. Or if you'd like to donate and help out. I'm just going to leave the links to the charities. If people want to have a look at their websites, feel free. If you don't want to, I don't mind, you know. But thanks for watching, especially if you watched this far. It means a lot for you to sit and listen to me talk for this long. But I just wanted to explain everything. I didn't want to edit it. I wanted it to be really real, this video, which is why there's no editing. I've not cut any of the boring bits out. I wanted to just give you everything as it is, really real. And I feel sometimes when you edit a video, it's so easy to make it not fake, but the narrative you want to portray. I want this to be completely real, unscripted, unedited. There's no notes. I got a bit of paper out to make notes before I made the video, and it's blank because I decided I want to leave it absolutely fresh. I want it to just be real, just be what comes from here and a little bit here. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Honestly, it means a lot. All the support and everything means a lot. Like the video, comment if you've got any questions or anything, or anything you want to say about the video, and remember to subscribe, because honestly there is so many cool videos coming. I've got so many ideas that I'm working on, and so many different things that I'm working on. So there's some exciting and hopefully more fun stuff than this coming soon. I know this is maybe a bit depressing, a bit sort of dull, but thank you all again. Thank you. Bye. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never ever miss what is coming up real soon.